Hello. Today is Thursday, April 19, and the reading for today is Matthew 11. The verse I picked is right at the end of the chapter, a kind of a famous verse where Jesus says to those who follow him, "Take the yoke I give you, put it on your shoulders and learn from me. I am gentle and humble, and you will find rest. This yoke is easy to bear, and this burden is light." This chapter, of course, follows chapter 9 and chapter 10. In it, Jesus chooses his key apostles out of the group that followed him and then sends them off on their first ministry journey. He gives them all kinds of instructions and all kinds of warnings. So this verse of Jesus' easy to handle burden, yoke, job, follows where he said to his disciples, "I'm sending you out as sheep among wolves. And when you are arrested, don't be afraid because I will give you the words to say." He says to them that there are many who would try to take over the kingdom by force. He gives them various kinds of warnings about how difficult the job will be. And then near the end of it, he says, "Don't think that I have come to give peace. I have come to bring strife." And he ends with, "My yoke is easy and my burden is light." Now I'm trying to understand that. And I like the phrase all by itself, but when I combine it with those other two chapters, I can only come to one partial conclusion. And that is that if the burden I feel and the yoke that I feel is not easy, it doesn't fit easy, if it isn't appropriate for me somehow, or if it seems too hard or too difficult, well then I guess it isn't what he wants me to be doing. It isn't the job. It isn't the commitment. Because Jesus says that when I'm in the sweet spot of what he wants me to do, it will feel like it fits, it works well, and the job is something I can do. So my prayer is that I think about my life and where things are tough and difficult, and I will determine where I have put extra yoke on me. Well, perhaps I'm not only pulling his, but pulling a couple of mine. Perhaps I've added some burdens that aren't supposed to be there. And I want to learn to live that way, with my faith fully connected, that I am doing exactly what he wants me to be doing, and that he's guiding me each step of the way. So I'm going to be reflecting to see where I have failed to keep just his yoke on me and perhaps replaced it with one of my own. How about you? How's your spiritual journey going? Is his yoke, in fact, fitting well for you? And if it is not, maybe it's not his. Maybe it's just yours.